Where's the beef?
Trimming. Clip 1. Action.
So, beef tartare, to me, is one of the most classic, special dishes out there. What I have here is what I like to call antique beef, which is dairy cattle. Now, these animals are dodled over, taken care of, and it really creates a beautiful quality meat. So, what I have here is top sirloin from a 28-day dry-aged piece of antique beef. When I look at it and I flip it over, you can see the dry age on it. It's got a nice sheen. It's been aged properly. The fat is really quite lovely. I'm looking for light marbling. So what I'm gonna do here is take this knife and I do this rub. Now this is taking off all the fat that's on the meat from the cutting. So now you've got this nice clean, see that's all just fat. This is a bone here, so I'm gonna remove it. I've got a nice nublet right here. Okay, I'm gonna take my knife and I'm gonna skim the top here because I just wanna get this oxidized section off. That's the external area that's exposed when we're dry aging. Now I'm gonna start taking off the fat. So, meat and muscles change, they go in different directions. So I have to like open this up a little bit and I can see that the silver skin, I missed the silver skin here. I don't wanna eat silver skin. It's tough. I prefer ground tartare. Some people like diced. To me, ground has a better mouthfeel. To make sure that the meat is ground properly, first thing we need to do is make sure that we've put our grinder in the freezer. Right out of the freezer, cold grinder attachment. So start by putting this in. It has to be cold because if it's not, what little marbling's left in there will create a schmear. In with the auger and it's frozen. I can see my fingerprints when I touch it. That's what I want. I don't want meat to get hot when I'm serving it raw. You get it hot when you're serving it cooked. Large die, because I want the texture of the meat. Now I'm gonna take it down into a little bit of a smaller piece. I'm gonna go lengthwise. I really love the color. Let's think about grinding. We take plastic wrap, you put it here, and now I've created a safety zone for the meat to grind, cascade down into the ice cold bowl. Grinding, you need to go on one. It's just like climbing a really steep hill in a vehicle. You start on one, nice and slow, 2 max. The higher you go in number, so if you go to 10, you're gonna basically smear that meat. It's gonna get really hot. We're not looking for that. So I'm gonna slowly feed it in. It's nice, long, thin strips. Look at that. Don't overdo it. Don't overstuff it. Take your time. See how nice and smooth that is? Grinds really easy. So, this is part of the trick. So I'm gonna take and I use the same plastic wrap to keep it from the oxygen getting to it while I'm finishing my mise en place. So what I do need to do quickly is dice my shallot. Nice fine dice. Don't dice your shallots too far in advance. They get really hot on the palate. They can be really acrid. With tartare, to me, I think 2 pieces of bread because you can make a tartare sandwich. 2. Okay, I got the grill going behind me. I love that sound. It's the sizzle. Look at that. While the bread's warm, I rub the bread with lemon. It picks up all the oils off the skin of the lemon. Why did I grill my bread early? I don't want hot bread with cold food, okay? Now I have my tartare. So we know that it's cold because it's been on ice. I keep using this piece of plastic wrap. Now I've folded it on itself. Now it goes down on the counter. So the bowl's not gonna move when I mix everything. In here, we're gonna do our shallots. Capers, non-perile. That means they're brined. I like them whole. And chives, don't be afraid. Chives are your friend. So with the meat now, it's all about folding in the ingredients. You're not making meatloaf here. You're making a tartare. So I want everything to be visual. Lemon zest, coarse pepper, smoked salt. Really key. So this is cherry wood. I love tricking your palate, making you think you're getting something that's cooked that's not. So grilled bread, that char, that earthiness. Now we're getting smoked salt. Smoked salt again, telling your palate, hey, this guy cooked this beef. Now I have Aleppo chili. It's not spicy. Now goes the oil. If you add your olive oil too early, extra virgin olive oil has natural acids in it. It will cook the meat. So I'm coating the meat lightly. I'm adding a little bit of acid now. I don't want a lot, just a little bit. Okay, so ring mold. It makes it a lot easier for the plate up. It also makes it a little bit prettier. One of the key parts of building this tartare is making sure you don't over compress the meat into the ring mold. So what I'm gonna do is make a divot in here with the back of my spoon. It's gonna be for my egg, okay? Pinch of Aleppo on the top of that yolk. Pinch of pepper. Bit of that smoked salt again. There we go. This is the best part, alfalfa sprouts. So now we got some other sprouts going on in here. Onion flowers or chive flowers. Lemon zest, just a little bit. Horseradish, not a lot. That's antique beef tartare, sprouts, and an egg yolk with a bit of horseradish. Get a fork, mix it all together, put it in between that bread, make a sandwich.